Big news coming out of Anfield today, as Liverpool have officially been given the green light to sign a top striker, and they haven't held back. In a bold move that sent shockwaves through the football world, the Reds have broken the bank to secure a massive deal, signalling their intent to dominate next season. This record-breaking signing could be a game-changer for Liverpool, and fans are already buzzing with excitement about what this could mean for their title hopes. But before we dive into all the details of this huge signing, there are a few other major developments happening at Liverpool that you definitely don't want to miss.
Marc Guéhi is reportedly set to become Liverpool's next major summer signing, with the club already in advanced talks with Crystal Palace over a potential transfer. Sources close to the negotiations suggest that Liverpool have made significant progress in recent days and are now pushing hard to finalise an agreement for the highly rated England international. Even more encouraging for Liverpool fans is the fact that personal terms with Guéhi have already been agreed, meaning the 23-year-old centre-back is ready and willing to make the move to Anfield once a deal between the clubs is reached. Liverpool's interest in Guéhi is no surprise. The former Chelsea Academy graduate has developed into one of the Premier League's most reliable and composed defenders since joining Crystal Palace. Known for his strong positional awareness, calmness under pressure, and ability to lead a backline, Guéhi has also earned recognition at the international level, featuring for England in key fixtures and being part of Gareth Southgate's Euro 2024 squad. His style of play fits perfectly with the high defensive line and build-from-the-back philosophy that Liverpool are expected to maintain under new manager Arne Slot. With Joel Matip having left the club and question marks still lingering over the long-term future of Ibrahima Konate, bringing in a top-level central defender was always going to be a priority for Liverpool this summer. Guéhi, who has Premier League experience, international pedigree, and room to grow further, is seen by the Anfield hierarchy as an ideal solution. Talks with Crystal Palace are reportedly ongoing, with the London club holding out for a substantial fee believed to be in the region of £50 to £60 million. But Liverpool are optimistic that a compromise can be reached soon. Guéhi himself is said to be excited about the move, viewing Liverpool as a major step forward in his career. He is believed to be enthusiastic about working under Arne Slot and competing at the highest level in both the Premier League and European competitions. With personal terms no longer an obstacle, all that remains is for the clubs to reach a final agreement after which Guéhi could undergo a medical and be unveiled as a Liverpool player. If the deal goes through, it would mark a significant coup for the Reds and signal their intent to rebuild and strengthen key areas of the squad under the new management. Darwin Núñez is now putting the final touches on a move to Napoli, with the Uruguayan striker set to bring his rollercoaster spell at Liverpool to an end. After two turbulent yet eventful seasons at Anfield, the 25-year-old is preparing to take on a new challenge in Serie A, as talks between Liverpool and Napoli reach the final stages. According to multiple reports, personal terms have already been fully agreed between Núñez and the Italian side, and the forward is said to be excited by the prospect of leading the line for the 2023 Serie A champions. Liverpool, now under the guidance of new head coach Arne Slot, have been actively reshaping their squad this summer, and Núñez's departure appears to be part of a wider overhaul in the club's attacking department. Although the former Benfica star arrived at Anfield in 2022 with high expectations and a hefty price tag, his time at the club has been marked by inconsistency in front of goal and periods of fluctuating form. Despite contributing with goals, assists, and tireless running, Núñez was never quite able to cement himself as a consistent starter under Jurgen Klopp, and the club now believes the time is right to move in a new direction. Napoli, on the other hand, view Núñez as a marquee addition and a long-term successor to Victor Osimhen, who is expected to leave the club this summer amid growing interest from several top European teams. With Osimhen's exit looming, the Italian club has wasted no time identifying a dynamic, high-energy striker who can slot into their attacking system, and they see Núñez as the perfect fit. The deal is reportedly worth in the region of €70 to €80 million, including performance-related add-ons, making it one of the biggest moves of the summer window so far. Núñez is expected to undergo a medical in the coming days, with final paperwork and contract signings likely to follow shortly after. Once complete, the move will mark a fresh start for the striker, who will now have the chance to rebuild his momentum in a new league and environment where he's likely to be a central figure. For Napoli, it's a bold statement of intent as they aim to return to title contention. For Núñez, it's a clean slate and the opportunity to silence critics, and for Liverpool, It's a chance to reinvest and reshape the squad to better suit Arne Slot's vision. Liverpool could now be in pole position to sign Viktor Gyökeres after receiving the green light to move forward with a deal for the prolific Swedish striker. With the Reds actively exploring attacking reinforcements this summer, Gyökeres has emerged as a serious option, particularly as complications continue to stall talks between the striker's camp and both Arsenal and Manchester United. Liverpool are now considered top contenders to land the Sporting CP star, who is open to the move and reportedly impressed by the direction of the club under new head coach Arne Slot. One of the major factors pushing Liverpool toward Gyökeres is the financial advantage he offers compared to other targets. The Reds had been monitoring Alexander Isak as a primary option, but Newcastle United's asking price, reportedly exceeding £100 to £120 million, has become a major stumbling block. In contrast, Gyökeres could be available for nearly half that fee, with suggestions that Sporting may be willing to negotiate below his release clause due to the player's desire to leave and ongoing internal tension over failed transfer promises. Gyökeres had been in discussions with both Arsenal and Manchester United earlier in the window, but those talks have hit a wall due to disagreements over personal terms and strategic fit. That impasse has opened the door for Liverpool to make a decisive move, and the Merseyside club now looks set to capitalise. With personal terms not expected to be an issue and the players' camp open to the switch, Liverpool could accelerate their pursuit in the coming days. Should the deal go through, it would represent a major coup for Liverpool. Gyökeres scored over 40 goals last season across all competitions and has rapidly established himself as one of the most informed strikers in Europe. His combination of physicality, intelligent movement, and clinical finishing would add a new dimension to Liverpool's forward line and offer a more cost-effective solution than Isak, without sacrificing quality. As negotiations continue behind the scenes, all eyes are now on Anfield. With Arsenal and Manchester United fading from the race, Liverpool have a clear path to secure one of the most exciting striker signings of the summer. Liverpool's hopes of signing Alexander Isak have been handed a major boost, as a fresh green light has emerged with Newcastle United now actively exploring the market for a new striker. The Magpies' recent interest in attacking reinforcements has sparked speculation that they may be open to parting ways with Isak if the right offer arrives. This development comes at a crucial time for Liverpool, who remain keen on securing a top-tier forward to spearhead their new era under Arne Slot. Sources close to the situation suggest that while Newcastle have publicly insisted Isak is not for sale, their behind-the-scenes pursuit of a new number 9 could indicate a softening of their stance. With Liverpool watching the situation closely, there is growing belief that a move could be possible, especially with Isak himself reportedly open to joining the Reds. It's understood the Swedish striker is attracted to Liverpool's long-term project and is motivated by the opportunity to compete for major trophies, something he sees as more achievable at Anfield. Liverpool had previously been put off by Newcastle's £100 to £120 million valuation of Isak, but with the Tyneside club now showing interest in striker targets of their own, a deal may be more feasible than before. The Reds are now weighing up whether to return with a formal bid, especially as they consider their options between Isak and Viktor Gyökeres, who could be available for nearly half the price. While Gyökeres is a strong alternative and remains a serious target due to the breakdown in talks with Arsenal and Manchester United, Liverpool haven't ruled out making a major push for Isak if Newcastle show willingness to negotiate. Isak's desire to play Champions League football, compete at the highest level, and win silverware could play a key role in tipping the scales in Liverpool's favour, should the club decide to go all in. With both deals now more possible than they seemed just weeks ago, Liverpool find themselves in a powerful position. Whether they opt for the high-profile signing of Isak or the cost-effective, informed Gyökeres, one thing is clear: the Reds are making serious moves to bring in a top-class striker this summer.